Do you think you can still do these 5 things at 80? If you can, you're not just surviving, you're winning at life. Most people think turning 80 means slowing down, giving up on certain joys, or accepting limitations. But that's a lie society tells you. In truth, reaching 80 isn't the end of vitality. It's the test of how well you've lived. If you can still do these few simple but powerful things, you're living proof that growing old can be a victory, not a decline. Each of these 5 signs reveals more than physical ability. They show emotional intelligence, mental resilience, and a deep connection with life. If you can still do them, you're not aging, you're mastering the art of living. Stay with me until the end, because by the end of this video, you might realize that 80 isn't old at all. It's simply the age of wisdom in motion. Now, let's get started. Number 1, you can still walk without fear. One of the greatest signs that you're winning at life after 80 is simple, but powerful: you can still walk without fear. Walking may seem ordinary, but at this age, it's one of the most meaningful freedoms you can have. It means your legs, balance, heart, and confidence are still working together in harmony. And most importantly, it means you're still independent. When you can walk without help, you're not just moving your body, you're moving your spirit. You can go where you want, when you want. You can visit old friends, take your morning stroll, or feel the fresh air on your face without waiting for someone else's assistance. Every step you take says, "I'm still here, and I'm still in control." Studies show that regular walking improves circulation, sharpens the mind, and even slows aging. But beyond the science, walking represents freedom, the kind that keeps you mentally young. Consider someone like Helen, age 83. After a knee surgery, her doctor warned her to be cautious and use a walker indefinitely. But Helen decided to rebuild herself through daily walks, starting with just a few steps down her driveway. A year later, she walks half a mile every morning. She says the simple act of walking gave her back her confidence and her smile. You see, it's not about how fast you move. It's about your will to keep moving at all. When you walk, you stay connected to the rhythm of the world, the chirping birds, the laughter of children, the sound of life happening around you. It's a quiet reminder that you're still a part of it. And there's another layer to this. When you walk upright, your body posture affects your mindset. A confident stride tells your brain, "I'm capable." It improves mood, strengthens self-esteem, and even helps with memory. You walk taller, think clearer, and feel prouder. So, if at 80 you can still take steady steps, look ahead, and move freely, you're doing something extraordinary. Don't compare your pace to anyone else's. Every step is a victory. Every movement, a declaration of strength. Walking may be simple, but it's also sacred. It's the quiet proof that your body and spirit are still on the same team. And that means you're winning at life. Number 2, you can still remember, reflect, and learn. Another remarkable sign that you're winning at life after 80 is your ability to remember, reflect, and still learn something new. Memory is more than just a mental function. It's the thread that connects who you were to who you are now. If you can look back on your past with clarity, draw lessons from it, and still have curiosity about the world, you're not just aging, you're growing. At this stage of life, people often fear forgetfulness. They worry that memory loss means decline. Years ago, or the sound of your child's laughter, or the face of your first love, it means your mind is still alive and rich with meaning. That's a victory no test or scan can measure. And learning, no matter how small, keeps your brain young. You don't have to master a new language or read complex philosophy. Even learning to use a new phone app, reading an unfamiliar book, or trying a new recipe counts. Each time you challenge your brain, you're telling it, "I still matter. I still have purpose." Consider a man named Robert, age 81. When he retired, he decided to take online history classes just to stay sharp. He often says that the best part isn't the knowledge itself, it's the joy of discovering that his brain can still absorb, analyze, and imagine. "Every time I learn something new," he said, it feels like I've added another candle to my soul, not just my birthday cake. Reflection also plays a powerful role in this stage of life. When you can look back without regret, but with gratitude, you've achieved something most people never do. Reflection turns your past into wisdom, and wisdom is the true wealth of age. And even when memory slips sometimes, it doesn't mean you're losing. Forgetting a few details is human. What matters is that you still know what truly counts: love, kindness, forgiveness, laughter, and meaning. The heart always remembers what the mind forgets. If you're still able to engage your mind, recall your stories, and find joy in learning something new, you're already ahead of the game. The world belongs to those who stay curious. As long as your curiosity lives, you're not aging, you're expanding. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any video. Now, let's move forward. Number 3, you can still laugh and find joy in simple things. If at 80 you can still laugh, truly laugh, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. The ability to find joy, humor, and gratitude in everyday moments is one of the most profound signs that your spirit remains unbroken. While the body may slow and the years may weigh heavy, laughter lightens the load in ways no medicine can. Many people associate aging with seriousness, decline, and limitation. But laughter defies all of that. It's proof that your soul hasn't grown old, even if your body has. When you can still smile at life's imperfections, chuckle at a good story, or laugh at your own mistakes, you've mastered something rare: the art of grace. Think about this. Children laugh hundreds of times a day, but adults laugh far less. Yet those who make it to 80 with their sense of humor intact are the true champions of life. They've seen heartbreak, loss, and disappointment, and still choose to see light. That choice alone is a kind of wisdom no book can teach. Take the example of Eleanor, age 84. She lost her husband years ago, raised 3 children alone, and battled through 2 surgeries. But every morning, she sits at her kitchen table and watches funny animal videos online while sipping her coffee. She laughs so hard that her neighbors can hear her through the open window. When asked how she stays so positive, she says, "Because every day I wake up, I still have something to laugh about. That's enough for me." You see, laughter is medicine for the soul. It lowers stress, strengthens your immune system, and fills your day with energy. But even more than that, it connects you with others. Shared laughter bridges generations and makes people feel closer. When you can still tell stories, sunlight means you're still in tune with life itself. The people who struggle most in later years are often those who've forgotten how to feel wonder. But those who still find joy in the small things see beauty where others see boredom, and here's the truth. You don't need grand adventures to feel alive. You only need moments, tiny flashes of happiness that remind you how precious life still is. Laughing at a silly memory, smiling at an old photo, or teasing a friend is enough to keep your heart youthful. If you can still find joy, if you still make others laugh, if you still see beauty in the ordinary, then you're not just winning at life, you're inspiring everyone around you to do the same. Your laughter says, "Time hasn't beaten me." It says, "I'm still here, and I still love being alive." And that, my friend, is one of the most unexpected and powerful victories of all. Number 4, you can still take care of yourself and others. If you've reached 80 and can still take care of yourself, and maybe even lend a hand to someone else, you're doing far better than you might realize. Independence, both physical and emotional, is one of the strongest indicators of vitality in later life. The ability to cook your own meal, get dressed on your own, water the plants, or offer help to a neighbor might seem small, but these are the quiet victories that define strength at this age. Being able to care for yourself is more than convenience. It's identity. It says, "I'm still capable. I'm still useful. And I still have purpose." Many older adults underestimate how meaningful these acts are because society often focuses on what's been lost rather than what remains. But if you can wake up, move through your morning routine, and live your day without depending entirely on others, you're succeeding in one of life's most important ways, maintaining dignity. And if you can care for others, you're doing something even greater. Giving care creates meaning. It reminds you that your life continues to impact others, even in the simplest moments. Helping others isn't about strength of the body. It's about strength of the heart. Take, for example, James, age 82. Every morning, he walks to his next-door neighbor's porch to bring her the newspaper and ask how she's doing. He doesn't see it as an act of kindness. It's just part of his day. Yet, for that neighbor, those few minutes mean everything. James says it keeps him feeling connected and responsible, two things that keep him motivated to stay active and well. Taking care of yourself and others also supports mental health. Studies show that older adults who maintain daily routines and help others are more likely to experience better emotional stability, sharper thinking, and even longer lifespans. Responsibility, even in small doses, gives structure and direction. Self-care at this stage isn't about luxury. It's about respect for your body and mind. Eating well, staying clean, and keeping up with personal habits are forms of self-love. Each act says, "I'm worth taking care of." And that mindset radiates confidence. But don't forget the emotional side of caring. When you can listen, forgive, encourage, or offer advice to someone younger, you're still fulfilling one of humanity's oldest roles, the elder who guides with compassion. You become a living library of wisdom, and sharing that knowledge turns aging into a blessing rather than a burden. If you can still take care of your basic needs, and if you can still make someone else's day brighter, you are living proof that independence and kindness never grow old. You're doing what many younger people forget to do, showing up for life, both for yourself and for others. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. If you haven't finished writing the script yet, please continue writing the next part of it. Please continue writing the next part of it. Do not answer the remaining sections all at once, but keep providing only the next part each time. Number 5, you can still feel grateful to be alive. Perhaps the most unexpected sign that you're truly winning at life after 80 is your ability to feel gratitude, to wake up in the morning and say, "I'm thankful I'm still here." Gratitude transforms aging from something to endure into something to celebrate. It shifts focus away from what's gone and centers it on what still remains, life itself. At this stage, gratitude isn't about grand gestures. It's about noticing the small, quiet blessings that fill your day, the sunlight streaming through your window, the first sip of coffee, the voice of someone you love on the phone, the sound of rain against the roof while you rest in a warm bed. These little things, often ignored when we're young, become the treasures of later life. Being grateful doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect. It means seeing beauty in imperfection. It means recognizing that every scar, wrinkle, and ache tells a story of survival. When you reach 80, every breath you take is proof that you've overcome countless challenges and you're still standing. That's something worth honoring. Gratitude also protects your mind and heart. Studies show that seniors who practice gratitude daily experience less depression, better sleep, and stronger immune systems. But beyond science, gratitude brings peace. It softens regret, calms fear, and opens the door to joy. You can't feel bitter and grateful at the same time, one replaces the other. Think of someone like Carol, age 85. Every morning, she writes down 3 things she's thankful for. Sometimes it's something big, like hearing from her daughter. Sometimes it's as simple as, "My cat curled up on my lap." She says it reminds her that even on quiet days, there's always something good. Her gratitude has become her strength, her way of saying yes to life again and again. If you can still find reasons to give thanks despite pain, loss, or loneliness, you've already won more than most people ever will. Gratitude doesn't erase hardship, it redeems it. It turns each day into a second chance and each moment into a gift. Because at 80, the real measure of success isn't how much you have, but how much you appreciate. It's not about what time has taken, but what your heart has learned to keep. And if your heart still whispers, "Thank you," at the end of the day, then, my friend, you're not just surviving old age, you're mastering it. Final thoughts. As we come to the end of this video, take a quiet moment to reflect on what these 5 signs truly mean. At 80, being able to walk, remember, laugh, care, and give thanks isn't just luck. It's mastery. It means you've lived with enough wisdom to hold on to what matters most. These are not small abilities, they are proof of strength, resilience, and grace that time can never erase. Each of these 5 things carries its own kind of victory. Walking shows your independence. Remembering keeps your mind alive. Laughing keeps your soul light. Caring keeps your purpose strong. And gratitude, well, that keeps your heart young. Together, they form a quiet anthem of triumph that says, "I'm still here, and I'm still living fully." You see, success after 80 isn't about what you've achieved. It's about what you still feel capable of doing. It's not about chase far greater than wealth or fame, you've won at life itself. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.